So DIY chalk paint. I am using the recipe from Natalie at Vintage Porch. So I'm going to start off just by mixing up the color on my plain flat or matte based paint. Natalie normally makes the chalk paint in the quart, or in South Africa in the liter, but I'm going to decant and just make a cup of it because that'll be more than enough for what I need. So I'm going to finish mixing and then I'm going to measure out a cup and put it in that little margarine tub. Okay, so I have measured out my cup and I'm going to just add it in here, just like that. And then the next step is going to be to measure out the calcium carbonate, mix it with a bit of water, and then mix that into the paint. Right, so I am adding the calcium carbonate. For the measurements you can check out Natalie's blog. But so yeah, I found that depending on the paint that I used, sometimes I need a little more, sometimes I need a little less. And it worked out fine. So yeah, I'm going to take that, I'm going to add a bit of water or warm water, mix it up into like a paste kind of thing, and then we're going to mix it into our paint. I've mixed it all up, and it actually, well, it comes out, looks like a bit of a meringue mixture. That's how I did it and it worked for me. Don't let it be too runny, otherwise your paint's going to be too watery. So we're going to add this to the paint and then we're going to mix it all up. Right, so we're going to mix it in. I'll see how it goes. Oops, difficult doing this through a camera. Okay, what I found when I made my first batch is I actually landed up using a whisk because it got a little bit, it was still a little bit lumpy. Sorry about that. And I'm probably going to do the same here just because it makes life easier. So let me do that. Let's get rid of the spoon. Oh, there's a lump. Oops. On the there, and then I just grabbed an old whisk and whisked it up, and that's pretty much it. What I did with this one is I just put you see the color on the lid, not that you can see in that light, but I put a dollop of the color on the lid, and that way I know what I've got. So yeah, it's as easy as that. For the full recipe, check out Natalie's blog. For South African or metric measurements, pretty much the same. So yeah, not too much difference. So I took a quart, it's nearly a liter, so I worked with a liter and it worked out perfectly fine. So yeah. Yes, and there was one more thing that I wanted to show you. So that's the color of the chalk paint, and I'm going to try and get this in the right light. That is the color of the paint. They are pretty much spot on. So yes, you don't have to worry about it diluting your colors, because that was one thing that I was worried about. It worked out perfectly fine.